dreams abandoned, goals unfulfilled, potential wasted. These phrases may resonate with you. Have you ever looked back on a project that you were once passionate about, only to find it gathering dust? Perhaps you had big plans for your health or career, only to let them slip away. This is the cost of inconsistency, the silent killer of dreams. It's not just a phrase, it's a reality many people face, often without realizing the long-term impact of their choices. But it doesn't have to be your story. Look around you. What unfinished symphonies of your life are lying dormant? What dreams have you left languishing on the shelf labeled someday? Those dreams are waiting for you. They are ready to be awakened, revitalized, and brought back to life. You might be surprised at how many possibilities exist within you, just waiting for that first step toward realization. I see you. I understand that weight on your shoulders, the burden of unfulfilled potential. It can feel heavy, even overwhelming. The project you started with fire in your eyes is now cold and forgotten. The fitness goal that was going to change your life has become just another broken promise to yourself. But here's the truth. The difference between where you are and where you want to be isn't talent. It's not luck. It's consistency. Consistency is the thread that ties our dreams together. It is the secret ingredient that transforms aspirations into achievements. Consider the countless stories of successful individuals. Many of them didn't achieve greatness overnight. They did so through consistent effort, persistence, and an unwavering commitment to their goals. Think of someone like J.K. Rowling, who faced numerous rejections before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. It was her consistency in writing, despite the obstacles, that led to her success. Consistency is the compound interest of self-improvement. Small actions, repeated daily, build into monumental changes. It's not about giant leaps. It's about tiny steps taken faithfully, day after day, after day. Every time you take a small step toward your goals, you're investing in your future. Yet, consistency isn't easy. If it were, everyone would be living their dreams. No, consistency is a challenge, a battle against your own mind and the resistance that lives inside all of us. Every time you set out to achieve something, there's a voice in your head that questions your abilities. It whispers doubts and fears, trying to convince you that you can't do it. It tells you that you're not good enough or that your dreams are unrealistic. This voice can be relentless, and it can stop you in your tracks if you let it. Take a moment to reflect on your biggest challenge regarding consistency. What is the one area where you struggle to show up every day? Is it in your career, your relationships, your health, or perhaps in pursuing a passion? Identifying the specific area where you face challenges can help you understand the obstacles in your path. Whatever you wrote, know this: you're not alone. We all face these challenges, but the good news, they can be overcome. Motivation that fizzles out, fear that paralyzes, distractions that derail. These are the enemies of consistency, but they're not invincible. Let me show you how to fight back against these obstacles. First, let's talk about motivation. It can be a fickle friend. One day, you might feel like you can conquer the world, and the next, you can barely muster the energy to get out of bed. The key to overcoming this inconsistency is to create a routine that doesn't rely solely on motivation. Instead, build a framework that encourages you to take action, even when you don't feel like it. Set specific times for your activities. Create a schedule that works for you and stick to it. For example, if your goal is to write a book, set aside a specific time each day dedicated to writing. Treat that time as an appointment you cannot miss, just like you would for a meeting at work. By scheduling your actions, you remove the element of choice and make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Next, let's address fear. Fear can be a powerful barrier to consistency. It can paralyze you, making you second-guess your decisions and hesitate in your actions. Whether it's the fear of failure, rejection, or judgment, it can hold you back from pursuing your dreams. One way to combat fear is through exposure. Start small by taking little risks that push you out of your comfort zone. If you fear public speaking, try speaking to a small group of friends first. Gradually increase the size of your audience until you feel more comfortable. The more you face your fears, the less power they will hold over you. Distractions are another significant enemy of consistency. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get sidetracked by social media, television, or endless to-do lists. To combat distractions, create a focused environment. Set boundaries around your time and space. For example, if you want to write or study, find a quiet place free from interruptions. Turn off notifications on your phone or computer and dedicate that time to your work. Science backs this up. Studies show it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit, not the commonly quoted 21 days. That means it takes 66 days of consistent effort before a habit becomes automatic. Understanding this timeline can help you be patient with yourself. Change takes time, and every day you show up counts. But here's the key. It's not about perfection. It's about persistence. Too often we fixate on the outcome, the six-pack abs, the best-selling novel, or the corner office. While these outcomes are important, the journey toward them matters just as much. True success? It's found in falling in love with the process. Think about it. What's one process, not outcome, but process you can commit to consistently? Maybe it's writing for 30 minutes each morning, or preparing healthy meals every Sunday, or reaching out to one potential client every day. Whatever you choose, that process is your path to greatness, not the end result, the daily commitment, the act of showing up. That's where the magic happens. But let's be real. You will fail. You'll miss days. You'll stumble. You'll fall. And that's okay. Failure isn't your enemy. It's your teacher. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every mistake is a lesson in disguise. Consider this. Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before creating the light bulb. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first TV job. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. What made them different? They didn't let failure define them. They let it refine them. You see, every time you stumble, you have an opportunity to learn and grow. Embrace your failures as stepping stones on your journey. They are not the end. They are part of the process. Consistency is a muscle. And like any muscle, it grows stronger with use. Every time you show up, especially when you don't feel like it, you're doing a rep. You're building that consistency muscle. Let me give you 3 strategies to build this muscle. Start ridiculously small. Want to write a book? Start with 1 sentence a day. Want to run a marathon? Start with 1 minute of running. These small, achievable goals can set the stage for bigger achievements. By focusing on small victories, you build momentum that carries you forward. Never miss twice. If you miss one day, fine. But never, ever miss 2 in a row. This helps prevent a slip from becoming a slide. It's okay to have an off day, but don't let it derail your progress. Stay aware of your patterns and make a conscious effort to get back on track as soon as possible. Attach your new habit to an existing one. Want to meditate? Do it right after you brush your teeth. Want to read more? Do it while you eat breakfast. By linking new habits to existing routines, you create a seamless transition that makes it easier to stay consistent. Remember, it's not about doing it perfectly. It's about doing it consistently. Now let me show you something powerful, the ripple effect of consistency. When you become consistent in one area of your life, it spreads. The discipline you build spills over. Suddenly, you're more consistent in your relationships, in your work, in your health. This is the power of consistency. It's not just about achieving one goal. It's about becoming the kind of person who achieves their goals. It's about transformation. Imagine if you applied consistency to every area of your life. How would your relationships improve if you made it a habit to reach out to friends regularly? What if you dedicated time to personal growth every day? The impact can be profound. You'll not only see changes in your life, but you'll also inspire those around you. Your friends and family may begin to adopt similar habits, creating a ripple effect of positive change. But talk is cheap. Actions are what matter. So let's make a commitment, right here, right now. I want you to make a public commitment to consistency. Choose your goal, choose your daily action, and share it. Put it out into the world. By making this public, you're not just accountable to yourself. You're accountable to a community of dreamers and doers. People who, like you, are committed to becoming the best version of themselves. And we're not going to leave you hanging. Join a support system that can help you stay on track. Use reminders, check-ins, and a community to support you on your journey. Listen to me. Consistency isn't easy. There will be days when you want to quit. Days when the voice in your